If you try to compare a drywall return window with a cased window, forget about it. There's just no comparison. A wood case window has a much richer look. The good news is that converting a window to that luxury look is very easy to do and relatively inexpensive. Begin by choosing a window casing that suits the overall decor of your home. Molding that is no more than 3.5 inches wide is usually sufficient. It's also likely that you'll need to replace the window stool. For tools, you'll need a motorized miter saw or a simple miter box with a handsaw. Jigsaw, hammer, pry bar, 6-penny finish nails, nail set, utility knife with a sharp razor blade, caulking gun with caulk or a squeezable tube of caulk, measuring tape, pencil, and some 100 grit sandpaper or a medium grit sanding sponge. Using the razor knife, carefully score around the existing window stool to cut the caulk line between the stool and the window and the stool and the wall. Beneath the stool is a separate piece of casing called the apron. Score any caulk lines around it as well. Use your hammer and pry bar to carefully remove the window stool and the apron. If your windows were ever replaced, it may be that the window stool extends below the window. If this is the case, you'll need to use a sharp chisel and sever the stool flush with the window bottom. This will allow you to remove the stool without disturbing the window. With the stool and apron removed, measure the width of the opening. To that measurement, add the width of the casing times 2 plus an additional inch. This measurement will allow the new casing to sit on top of the stool and have an additional 3/8 of an inch protruding at either side, an 1/8 of an inch reveal between the inside edge of the casing and the window opening. Cut a piece of window stool to this length. Next, you'll need to cut out the notches in the stool to allow it to slip into the window opening. Measure the distance from the front edge of the window to the edge of the wall. This will be the depth of your notch. Next, take the width of the casing plus 9/16 of an inch. This will be the width of the notch. You're adding the 9/16 of an inch instead of a 1/2 inch to allow some wiggle room. You don't want this notch to be so tight that it scratches the wall going in. Both of these measurements will be used on each end of the window stool to determine the amount to be cut in order to notch it. Draw the notch using your measurements and a pencil and cut out the notch with a jigsaw. Set the stool in place and attach it to the window stool using 6-penny finish nails. Be sure to recess the nails into the wood using a nail set. Measure in 3/8 of an inch from the outside edge of the window stool and make a small pencil mark on the wall. Do the same on the other side of the stool. This is the width of the top piece of casing. With your miter saw set at a 45-degree angle, cut a piece of casing, then reverse the angle on the saw to cut a 45-degree angle in the opposite direction. From the outside point of the first angle, measure and mark the width of the top piece of casing. This mark will be the point of the opposite 45-degree angle. Place this piece of casing 1/8 of an inch above the top edge of the window opening, centered over the window and parallel with the window stool. Attach with 6-penny finish nails and recess the nails into the wood with your nail set. You're now ready to measure from the top of the window stool to the points of each 45-degree angle cut on the top piece of casing to determine the lengths of the side casing. Each of these pieces will be square cut at the bottom and a corresponding 45-degree angle at the top to mirror the angle on the top piece. Fit these pieces in place to fit the angle on top and against the pencil mark at the bottom you made at 3/8 of an inch from the outside window stool edge. Once again, attach with 6-penny nails and recess them with your nail set. Finally, set your miter saw to 22.5 degrees and cut a 4th piece of casing the same width as the top piece with the outside angles on each side reversed as before. This is the apron that attaches below the window stool. Now, to complete the illusion of the full wood casing, take your sandpaper and sand the inside drywall surrounding the window to smooth out any texture. Caulk the perimeter of both sides of each piece of casing and use painter's putty to conceal all your nail holes. Prime and paint the casing and inside drywall the same color. The final results will be a window that appears to be completely surrounded by rich wood casing.